Goldcrest Valley greetings to episode number 1 with me, Mr. Sealy P. And as you can see, if you haven't had a look at this yet and haven't done any contracting so far, up in the top right hand corner there is a green circle. That green circle will gradually fill itself in however far through the task you are, plus there is a timer counting down. That's the amount of time the farmer gives you to actually do the task that's been set for you. You'll get a payment for doing that task, and you also get a time bonus for the speed at which you do it. Unfortunately, I think I've just realised that I'm probably could have done this in 2 passes. I was probably a little bit too far over. I might get away with it, we'll see. I might not. It's going to be really annoying if I don't. Anyway, I have to come back down the middle, but not to worry. So they provide you with all the equipment you need. You just need to jump into it and do a bit of work. As you probably saw on the little montage I did on the previous kind of it was quite a short video, but just to kind of show you the screens and stuff. I have done quite a bit of contracting work just to get a bit of money, and there we go. So 2,198 and then a time bonus of 1,817. Not bad, a little bit of work, and it drops you back off where you left your vehicle, which is, there we go, just here. Now as you can see, my case that I started with, or that you start the game with, I have added front loader attachment, I have added the front loader and forks. So you could choose the colour you wanted, so I kind of went with as close to the red as I could get, really. So just jump into the tractor. I have also got it on manual engine start, and it is quieter inside compared to outside, which was a nice kind of PC adaptation. And the engine sounds are brilliant. I really do like it. There's also the sound of the gravel, sort of gravelly sound, the drive of the gravel. I'm slightly concerned because this is the first time I've really kind of recorded that. Just turn the engine off and jump out. It is good because you can leave the engine running if you want to. You can leave the beacons running if you want to. For running things like the wood chipper of FS15, you couldn't leave the engine running. If you set it like this, you absolutely can, which is fantastic. I'm going to jump on to another contracting job. At the moment, I have got on my fields, I've got a worker there, worker B, is putting soybeans into the field. I think I've got wheat on 12 and soybeans in 14. I'm waiting for the first growth stage. If I go across to here, it will tell you that they are on the first fertilise stage, but I do need to fertilise on the next growth stage, or the next 2 growth stages, which will need to be done, and I will get around to doing very, very shortly. But I'm going to do another contracting job to get some more money, trying to build up a bit of cash to get some more vehicles and equipment. So, a little bit of harvesting. Nice bit of payment as well, actually. Might take a little bit of time, so I might skip through a little bit of this, but we'll see how we get on. So, they're provided with the equipment. Just open that up. Where are we? There we go. Why is it not letting me? Unfold combine, there we go. Pressing the wrong button. That was helpful. Could have done without that. Now, as you can tell, some of the buttons have changed. It keeps catching me out. I keep pressing the wrong button to change tool selection, which is now triangle. Turn on combine, and putting on cruise control is no longer left and right and square, it's left and right and circle, which keeps catching me out as well. But there you go. So my time was already counted down because I spent so long faffing around trying to get ready. And as you can see, that green circle up in the top right hand corner will gradually start to fill in. The graphics are better, the textures are better, the scenery is better. It's good having the mission system like this to make a bit of money. It means you do get to use a lot of the equipment that you wouldn't be able to for quite a while because you wouldn't be able to afford it. I know it's kind of technically they're not your fields, but the other great thing is, as I've done a few missions for different farmers, what the field costs drops in price. Because you've helped them out, they do you a good deal. There's kind of a green bar that gradually moves itself across and you can get the fields a lot cheaper, which again is a nice little touch. I do like that. As you can see, this is the case 9230 that we had in FS15. However, it doesn't have the track unit on the front. In a lot of the settings and the customisable options on some of the harvesters, not all of them, you can have track units on the front if you choose to. One of the Fent harvesters that I downloaded as an optional extra. You can. Just realised that like that. The graphics just seem a lot crisper. Jump inside, and as you notice, you come inside, it's a lot quieter in here. Yeah, it's really good. I think it's definitely worth waiting for. It really is. I'm always terrible at driving these from inside. You can never quite see the end of the header. As you can see up in the top right hand corner, we are probably about a third of the way through. I think about a third, yeah, roughly. If I can do this in a sensible time, I should get a nice time bonus for it as well with a bit of luck. Obviously the bigger fields take longer and you get paid more for them, so it comes down to whether or not you want to just whiz around doing a lot of the smaller field options. Now, I've pretty much got all the equipment I started off the game with. I have bought a plough and the front loader attachment, which I showed you already, and I bought a fertilizer spreader because I needed that to improve the yield of the crops. Other than that, everything's pretty much the same. I haven't bought any new tractors, still got the base game harvester. The animations are pretty good, I have to say, really impressed. We're not far off full now. The dust coming out the back, it's just really is good quality stuff. If you're worried about doing worried about doing the contracting work, the missions, they're nowhere near like what they used to be on FS15. I haven't yet done one that I haven't been able to complete in the time. You do get plenty of time. It does give you a bit of leeway. That green circle in the top right hand corner will finish before you finish your crop. So you haven't got to do absolutely every square inch of the field. If you miss a little bit here and there, which I have, the odd little tuft, it's not going to penalise you or leave you in the lurch. You've got to also go whizzing across with seconds to spare. And also, if you're worried about your vehicle, harvester, whatever it is, filling up to the brim, I've done a couple now where the crop that I was taking off the field should have easily filled the harvester and some. Turn that around very quickly. It kind of reaches a point where the harvester keeps filling, although it should really be full. So I've never yet had to unload. It doesn't provide a tractor and trailer to come alongside and unload you, so I've never come to a point yet where I've had to stop and unload or do anything yet. It doesn't do that. It should very, very shortly. That circle will close, and as you see, I'm nowhere near finished on this field. So it does give you a bit of leeway with time and with what you've actually got to harvest. And there we have it. So 15,353 for my payment, then a time bonus of 13,560. That's not bad at all. Adds a little bit to the coffers. Anyway, okay, another contracting job done. So I pop back to the yard. The field that was being seeded is done. So I thought I'd whiz out, pick up another little bit of work. Bit of fertilizer in this time. It's a little bit harder, I have to say, because of the 3 stages of fertilising now. When you're fertilising into a field that's already got a crop in it, seeing where you've got to fertilise proves a little bit more interesting. You can actually go into the main menu, look at the map, zoom in on the field you're in, and you can see where the fertiliser is by clicking on the fertiliser option, so you can actually see if you've missed any bits. When you're doing these jobs as well, you find that whether you're seeding, fertilising, slurrying, that if you look down the bottom right hand corner, the blue there, it doesn't go down, it's unlimited. That would be the other thing that would be trickier if you only had a certain amount, but that's not, it's actually unlimited, so it makes life a little bit easier as well for doing this. But again, we're getting to use some different equipment that we haven't previously used. It also gives you the opportunity to see the sort of the width of some of these things, how they operate, what their flow rates are like, so that when you come to buy them yourself, you kind of already know how it's going to work, which is, it's a brilliant idea actually. So again, if you're watching this thinking, mission system, I don't like that, never used it before, I'm going to play the game, you know what? It's good. It really is. It's not just a case of whizzing pallets around from point A to point B and dropping them off people's suitcases and things they've left behind, or chemicals and those kind of weird things. It's actual kind of farming jobs you would be doing on your own farm. You're just doing it for other people, and it benefits you in the long run for when you come in to purchase these fields. So it's actually kind of integral to playing the game, which is it's quite good. Almost there. probably going to just about start the next row, and it will say complete, I think. There we go. So that's not bad. Works out about, what, 6,000? Yeah, okay. That wasn't bad going. 6,000 for a few minutes work. Jump back into the case. Start her up. And look for another field to do. Field 7 maybe, a little bit further up. A bit of contracting, a CR1090, not bad. I think we are sunflowering, yep, sunflower. And we are up on field 4, up the top right hand corner, northeast of the map. It's actually a deceptively large field. I didn't think it was as big as this, but we will plug away and see how we get on. I think what I'm going to do as well in the next video is just a bit of a quick farm tour around what I've got already, because I should have shown that really on the first episode, thinking about it. Not to worry. Probably would have been better, wouldn't it? Never mind. It's been a weird one. Like I said in the end of my FS15 video, Westbridge Hills, I went away on holiday on Friday and didn't get back until today. So unfortunately I'm slightly behind probably everyone else that started playing this today. So I'm playing catch up a little bit. But it's one of those things. It's good to see the CR1090 still in the game. I do love this. I do like New Hollands. I've made no bones about that in my FS15 videos. I do like a New Holland. That said, I am also really looking forward to getting some fence. Probably when I got the Deutschfahr Series 9 voucher. I mean, the trouble is there's so much brilliant new kit and equipment on this game. Choosing what to use is going to prove very hard, or not what to use, what to own. I suppose the option as well is, if I'm playing in real time, which I am predominantly, I could rent, which again wouldn't be a bad idea actually, if I rented, because I was thinking earlier on I need to get a bigger cedar, but if I rented for an hour, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. It's trying to get your head around that, because it's never been an option for a console before. Well, I say before, no, I don't think it is actually. So having the option to rent or lease, as it shows you in the game, is something a bit new. I'm trying to get my head around. And all the maps I've done before, it's been about raising as much money as you can, as quickly as you can, to buy all the equipment you want to do what you need to do. So the ability to be able to lease equipment is going to make life so much easier. So I decided to do a bit of work for myself actually. I've done all over the place, doing lots of missions and contracting work. So what I thought I would do is buy some more fertilizer and some more seed, which you have to collect on these, well, they're like pallets really, bags they are, but they're sort of on pallets. So I've bought a bale trailer and I'm just going to load these up now. My forklift skills are not great, but I'm sure they'll be adequate. I think it's probably the best way to put it. I should have really put a weight on the back of this, but it's actually not coping too badly. That's probably not far off done for the episode today. It's been a bit of a mishmash. I'm trying to, I suppose it's like being a kid in a sweetie shop. There's so much good stuff and new stuff in this game, and so much I want to do and show, and you know, straight away can't do all at once. I need to calm myself down and decide what to do a bit more controlled, I think, in each episode. So we've had a bit of a montage of me doing contracting jobs, then a little bit of me actually doing some contracting jobs rather than just the montage. I'm trying to get enough money together to buy a new tractor. I'm going to sell probably one of these case. I've got 2 of these. I'm going to sell the older one. It's got a few hours on it, and it's going to get quite expensive for maintenance costs or fees, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know, I might go for a Fendt, maybe a Valtra. I don't know yet. I'm having a bit of a think about it. But anyway, I'm going to take all this stuff back over to the farm because I'm going to need that at some point. I thought I'd buy some and take it over. But this is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Like I say, it's a bit of a mishmash, a bit all over the place. I will get my head straight, I promise. Tomorrow's will be a lot more calm and controlled. If you like this episode, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, subscribe. What is wrong with me? If you don't subscribe yet, please do. There will be loads of Farming Simulator videos coming your way. If you are a PS4 owner, kind of more PS4 specific stuff, but it's relevant to anyone who is playing the game, thinking of playing the game, started playing the game. If you want to leave a comment, please do. Would love to hear from you. Trying to think. Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Miss Silly P. Normally putting screenshots on there. That said, I'm trying to think if I've actually done any today. And links to the YouTube clips will be there. All my Farming Simulator 15 videos are on my YouTube channel as well. If you want to share a video, by all means do. If I've said comment, did I say comment? I probably did. If you want to leave a comment, would love to hear from you. That's all from me. Whatever option you choose to do, as is always the case on my videos, thanks for watching.